Previously on MTV Spyder Games.
Taylor! It's me, Cherish.
Hurry out the window.
I met my soulmate last night, and you'll never believe who it was.
Well, who?
Dimitri Carlisle.
You want the company, Natalia. I just wonder how far you're willing to go to get it.
Ivan, thank God you're okay.
Julie, I'm sorry.
I have been worried sick about you. How could you walk out on me on our wedding night?
Hey, Ivan, is that you?
Yes, again.
Sasha. You've been out all night. Where?
Across with friends.
You ever think we might be worried about you?
No, I figured you and Natalia would be busy fighting over that stuff.
Sasha, look, I know this has been hard for you.
You don't know anything about me.
What is your problem with me exactly?
No problem. So when are you going back to LA? Exactly.
Well, the bathroom's all clean and dry. At least until the next plumbing emergency.
Well, it is a good thing you got back here when you did, or else this entire place could have been ruined.
I'd sue the owner of the building, except he's dead. Just like I wanted.
Stop. Listen, when you said those things about Boris Carlisle, you couldn't have known that he was dead. You'd never even met the man.
But I still trashed him in front of his adorable son. I just ruined the best relationship of my entire life.
Daff, it wasn't a relationship, it was a dance. You didn't even exchange names.
I know. And it was still the best relationship of my entire life.
You know, I think you are exaggerating this whole Prince Charming thing. Now, you get out of the store once, you meet a hot guy, so get out more often.
Taylor, I'm not gonna meet another Dimitri. He was so kind and sweet and perfect. He didn't even tell me what a huge bitch I was being. Taylor, I'm gonna find him and apologize. Right now.
Hi, yes, this is Natalia Carlisle. I'm calling to confirm that Ben Raymond is stopping by my office. Okay, could you please find out? My father kept your law firm in business. Great. Thank you. So, Daddy, how did your meeting with Ben go?
Save the saccharin, Natalia. I'm not about to spill the details of a meeting with my lawyer to you.
Even if it has a direct effect on my future?
It's always about you, isn't it? It always has to be about you. You have 3 brothers, remember?
How could I forget? Look, I'm just curious as to the future of Spyder Games.
Well, you're not going to know that until I'm dead. And that's not going to happen for a very long time. Anything else?
Daddy, please, why won't you just give me a chance? You know I am capable of so much more.
I don't know any such thing. Close the door on your way out.
So you wouldn't tell me, Daddy. But I bet your lawyer will. Just a minute!
Looks like I should have called first.
Sasha, why can't we just have a conversation? I'm only trying to help.
D, you left for college when I was like 8. Since then, I've done fine without you.
Yeah, well, things are different now.
Why? 'Cause Tad's dead? Well, guess what? You're not gonna take his place.
Okay. Well, if I don't see you before then, the funeral's tomorrow. I'll be at the gym.
Daph, wait, I can't let you do that.
Why not?
I just don't want to see you humiliate yourself again. I mean, Dimitri is practically a total stranger.
Oh, I guess you're right.
And for all you know, he could be a terrible kisser.
He could be a tongue sucker.
Exactly.
I have to forget it ever happened. Just stay focused on the store.
So you need to go down to the ATM and make a deposit so our checks don't start bouncing.
Good idea. Then I'll go home and curl up with my soaps. Watching other people's hideous problems always makes me feel better.
Hello?
Sasha?
Taylor? What? You calling me at the house?
I just wanted to make sure you made it home okay.
Well, some old lady took a sneak at my boxers when I came down the fire escape.
Lucky her.
And then when I got back, Dimitri totally laid into me about being out all night. What a lame ass.
Wow, he really is strict.
No kidding. Anyway, Mr. Perfect just went off to the gym, so for the next couple hours I can make my own decisions, I guess.
Okay, well, you just try and feel better, okay?
I know how to do that. Do you want to get together?
Oh, God, I can't tonight. I'm busy.
Is there any way you can come to the funeral with me?
Sasha, you know I can't.
I gotta go, bye.
I'll see you later. I could use a little workout myself.
Cheers, hey.
Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
Where have you been? I've been trying to call you since last night.
Julie, I know you're upset.
Upset? You walked out on our wedding night. I haven't heard from you all day. You look like crap. What am I supposed to think, Ivan?
Look, I had to be alone. I had a lot to deal with.
You could have at least called. Where were you?
Driving around. Can you give me a little space?
Space? Ivan, is this how you want to start our marriage, by keeping secrets? Because I don't.
So are you sorry you married me now?
Francisco, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
I can see that.
It's not what you think, it's business.
Right. Well, business and what?
It's one of Dad's cronies. He's a lush.
That's too bad because I came to take you to dinner.
How about a rate check?
Okay. Dimitri said the funeral's tomorrow?
Yeah, and he thinks I'm totally heartless for having it so soon.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any point in putting it off.
I'm glad somebody agrees with me.
I think Dimitri's having a hard time realizing that your dad wasn't invincible.
Ain't that the truth? The man got himself plastered and he drove off a cliff.
I'm sorry, that's a little harsh.
Well, it's reality. And the sooner that Dimitri faces it, the better off we're all gonna be. Well, Francisco, it was very sweet of you to stop by.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I'm not. I'm just, I'm really busy right now. I'll call you about dinner.
Good, because I'm getting pretty hungry.
Excuse me, hi.
Hi.
I couldn't help but notice you have great form.
Well, thanks for noticing.
So am I doing this right?
Well, actually, you need to keep your back straighter and, your arms in closer.
Like this?
Tell you what, why don't you, sit down and I'll show you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Is that better?
Much. There you go.
Ivan, of course I want to be married to you. How could you ever doubt that?
I don't.
Then what is going on with you?
Look, I'm sorry I walked out on you. I should have called. Can you forgive me?
Of course, I love you.
And I know once we get past this whole thing with my dad, we'll have the wedding night you've always dreamed of.
I've always dreamed of? What about you?
Me too. I'm so tired. Let's go to sleep.
I'm just so glad you're here.
Last night, I went for a ride, and I had my cell phone off this morning. What's this?
Oh, remember when we were studying for English final last year?
Oh, those are the bomb. I'm hiding these.
Look, I know it's gonna take a lot more than baked goods to cheer you up.
Just seeing you really helps a lot.
I know it's tough. Your dad was your bud.
Yeah, it still feels like a dream.
Well, for a while.
I know you've been there.
When my mom died, I was pretty little, and I remember when I realized that I was never gonna see her again. Oh God, Sasha, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Look, the funeral's tomorrow. And it's just family, but do you want to go?
Sure.
It's gonna suck.
I'll be there, Sasha.
You're the best.
Hey, thanks for the tip. I think I've got it now. I don't usually lift free weights.
Well, you could have fooled me. You look like you work out every day.
Thanks. I mean, it's all cardio. By the way, I'm Taylor.
You wanna hold that? Dimitri.
I don't think I've ever seen you around here before.
That's because I live in LA.
Fort Kent is an unusual vacation spot.
I was born here. I'm just in town for my brother's wedding.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Should have been. But during the reception, we found out that our father died.
Oh, how awful. I'm so sorry that... Wait, I think I read about this in the paper. Is your father Boris Carlyle?
Yeah, he was.
So, you planning on staying around for a while, or?
Well, the funeral's tomorrow, but there's a lot of family stuff to take care of.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, it was nice meeting you. Maybe I'll see you around.
I'd like that.
Wait, this is my work number.
Cool. Thanks. Gotta hit the showers.
Lucky soap. I'm really glad you could come, Ben. Could I get you a glass of wine? Or maybe an ashtray?
I was under the impression that you had some urgent business to discuss.
I do. But there's no reason why we can't mix a little pleasure with our business, right?
All right, I'll have a glass. So, Natalia, what's the point of all this?
Well, you caught me. I do have a favor to ask you.
I thought so.
My brothers and I would like for you to deliver the eulogy at my father's funeral tomorrow.
Me?
Well, of course. You were Daddy's lawyer, the person you trusted most in the world. We think that he would want you to do it.
Thank you. I'd be very honored.
Well, you know, we really appreciate this. And thank you so much for coming. Ben, I think that you and I should establish our own relationship, since I assume I'll be inheriting a lot of my father's responsibilities.
Well, of course, you would assume that.
Would I be wrong?
Under normal circumstances, no. The company should be yours. But you weren't exactly your father's favorite person.
That son of a bitch. Okay, what did he do?
Now, Natalia, we haven't even put him in the ground yet. Now, I think a more appropriate time to discuss this would be after the funeral. Shall we say tomorrow night? At my lake house?
Sounds very private. Very productive, I hope.
Well, I'll bring a copy of the will along and we can go over it together.
So it's not finalized yet?
Well, your father's death was so sudden that there might be some fine print that's open to interpretation or some legalese that needs to be clarified before the reading.
I'll reserve the whole evening.
Good. I'll see you at the funeral.
What a scumbag.
Morning!
Cherish. Black in the daytime?
Girl, I'm black morning, noon, and night. I'm going to Boris Karloff's funeral.
You might want to wipe the smile off your face first.
Sasha asked me.
Wow.
It's not like a date or anything.
No, that Sasha must really care about you to want you to be there.
Daff, I could give Dimitri a message for you while I'm there.
Maybe you could. Just tell him how sorry I am and see if maybe he might want to give me a second chance.
Daph, do you really want to use Cherish to remind Dimitri of the things he said about his father at the man's funeral, no less?
I know. The ship has sailed.
This is so tragic. Daphne and Dimitri would have been really great together. Poor Ken could really use a super couple.
Who knows? Maybe another one will pop up.
Are you gonna be okay?
I can't believe this is it.
Here. This Rolex can always remind you of him.
Thanks.
In spite of everything, I did love you, Dad.
He knew that.
I don't think he did.
I promise you, Dad. I'm gonna find out what happened.
I hope you're all ready for our meeting tonight.
Of course.
I'm counting on a very rewarding evening.
Well, then you won't be disappointed.
Natalia, what are you doing?
Myrna, you scared me.
Shouldn't you be seated with the rest of your family?
Yes, actually, I'm on my way there right now.
Father was a wonderful boss. I don't know what I'm going to do without him.
Yeah, me either.
Although Spyder Games provided Boris with enormous wealth and and prominence. It was his family. It was his greatest source of pride. Boris was constantly bragging about Dmitri and his success in Hollywood, how he was going to be a huge movie producer. He'd go on and on about Sasha's promising musical career. Of course, he was thrilled with Ivan's marriage. And Natalia, his only daughter, a young woman totally devoted to her father. These